One day, Ying entered the church and was stopped by a stranger, who was surprised Ying had moved here like a lost duckling. She noticed Ying looked off, like a player fresh off a badminton match, and directly asked if Xian's condition had improved. Zhao revealed a shocking truth, like hearing aliens had landed. Her daughter was still undergoing therapy due to Xian's past behavior, trying to dodge this accusation. Ying apologized sincerely like a caught puppy, but the lady pressed on, asking if she came to repent a bad comedy. Public shaming left Ying feeling guiltier and more isolated. As if cast into a lonely pool, she soon met her ex-husband. The ex-husband asked why the daughter switched kindergartens, triggering a fierce reaction from Ying. She questioned his right to inquire about their daughter and accused him of escaping the family out of fear of her. This argument revealed the long-standing conflicts between them. Like opening Pandora's box, it ended unresolved, leaving Ying with all the responsibilities of caring. This pressure piled up like a stone around her neck, making it hard to breathe. In the afternoon, as Ying brought Xian out of the hospital, she felt like a camel loaded with burdens. Xian begged not to return to the hospital. Ying compromised. Only if you behave like an angel at kindergarten and therapy can you avoid it. However, Xian complained that her mother was always limiting her, even bluntly asking Ying if she was scared of her, which left Ying stunned, as it struck a chord deep inside her. To give Xian an outlet for her feelings, Ying made an unusual decision and bought 2 chickens, leaving Xian alone in the warehouse to handle these animals. Afterward, Xian bombarded her with questions about animal classification and life and death, asking if dogs and chickens were both animals, and why it's okay to kill farm chickens. These questions reflect her complex thinking about the value of life. Truly a little philosopher. Yet, her emotionless thoughts were like after a pool session. She braved up to tell how Xian made her play breath-holding games, as if for a horror play. When she refused, Xian would threaten to have her friends ostracize her. What a high school drama. Did Jiahui mention Xian's bullying to her mom or the kindergarten teacher? Jiahui boldly denied it, claiming she told no one, like a cicada shedding its shell. After hearing this, Ying pondered like a detective. All her serious demands to Jiahui about keeping this a secret must not be shared. She promised to set Xian straight to ensure it wouldn't happen again, like a big-time lawyer asking Jiahui to keep this a secret. Jiahui vowed not to tell, yet when Xian saw them together, it was like a detective solving a mystery. She immediately tried to run, but Ying swooped in like Superman, letting her know someone would come to get her soon. Soon, a coach opened the door at a knock, and Xian angrily left, heading for Ying's class. Suddenly, Ying noticed Xian leading Jiahui toward the deep end of the swimming pool, like a scene from Finding Nemo. She rushed over to intervene, but it was too late. Xian shoved Jiahui underwater, causing a scene like a spilled paint palette. Fortunately, in the end, Jiahui emerged unscathed. Nevertheless, Jiahui's mother completely lost her composure, demanding an explanation from Ying regarding how she had raised her child, as if she were a villain straight out of the Avengers. Ying could only frantically apologize, feeling like a whirlwind had passed through her, with her heart in turmoil. Xian and Ying immediately contacted her ex-husband, practically begging for his help, claiming she couldn't continue bearing this alone, sending an SOS. However, facing Ying's breakdown, her ex-husband was also at a loss, tossing the problem back to her, like throwing a hot potato. This showed her tendency to avoid challenges. Amidst the chaos, Xian returned home alone. However, upon returning home, Ying encountered a horrifying scene, like entering a nightmare, with her mother's hand bleeding heavily, filled with anger and fear. Ying begged her to leave Xian's room, only to see her daughter holding a knife, as if she were about to stage a Blade Runner scene. Xian accused her mother of lying, as if acting in a family drama, while Ying helplessly tried to soothe her. Attempting to slowly approach and take the knife from her, Ying got caught in the struggle, like performing a dangerous dance. In this moment, Ying seemed to have made a firm decision. Late at night, she woke her daughter to take her to Ying Temple. She led Xian into the water, noticing her daughter's anxious expression, as if they were stepping into a haunted sea. She reminded Xian of her past fears of water, hoping to gain her understanding, turning into a swimming instructor again. At this critical moment, Xian revealed her vulnerability, admitting she too was scared. What a twist in the narrative. Yet just as hope flickered, Ying made an extreme decision, pulling her daughter down into the water, as if embarking on an underwater adventure. In this life and death moment, Xian displayed incredible survival instincts, struggling fiercely and eventually breaking free, as if in an action movie. Fast forward 20 years, a young woman named Jimmy was busy doing special cleaning with her foster mother, Xian, as if playing a simulator. Jimmy was stealthily stuffing the homeowner's wallet into her pocket, like a little thief, thinking, what a marvelous adventure this is. Suddenly, she spotted another girl, Nearly falling in shock, the girl was named Hai-rong, looking like a character out of a quirky movie. Hai-rong lost her family in a childhood tragedy and wandered for years, as if in a sad tale. Xian King took a liking to her, deciding to let her stay and help, as if picking a second ace. She even offered her accommodation. Hai-rong showed an irresistible charm, as if she had been magically gifted, quickly winning Xian King's fondness. However, Jimmy remained wary of the sudden stranger, like a cat spotting a new pup. The next day, Xian King curiously asked Hai-rong if she was settling in well, as if probing her secret routine. Hai-rong candidly felt that Jimmy disliked her. Xian King helplessly explained it, almost like a psychologist. She described Jimmy's character as somewhat cold, as if saying, she needs a soul charger. She also revealed Jimmy's complex background, like flipping through a mystery novel with no childhood memories. She didn't know her real name, surname, or who her parents were, or why she was abandoned, or what a mysterious character.